Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Line gets set, first down. He'll start this drive firing. Dances away to buy time. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Got it in the middle, it's McLeod. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So North Texas offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Got his man. Got a lot of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to...
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Feeling some heat. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The timing was just off with the freshman passed well behind him. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Still on his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. They're going to stay competitive, and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year. And it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown now!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They move the tight end all over. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. North Texas in the hurry-up.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any
open runway ahead at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking for a gap. It's Boyd. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mean Green! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at. Ball in the air, intercepted. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He's going to pass. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, North Texas. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. Time to take a shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Pulls it in on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Fires one high and deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back? First down for this offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. North Texas in the hurry up.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Looking to go up top on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll leave it with him. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The give to the tailback. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He'll come out throwing on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man downfield. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Texas. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Young. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Going up top on first down. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Short fields make successful offenses, just what they want here. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll run it on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Wants to throw on second down. To the end zone, and is picked off. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no. You turn it into offense. What a play. He catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
He'll bring it out. It's Bradford. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Quickly to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give out of the gun. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the mustard on the passes. When you need to put the ball on a line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do it. Good job by the quarterback understanding zone and hitting that curve.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. North Texas in the hurry up. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. The Owls are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls! And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. This one's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
It's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A lot of urgency for this offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. North Texas will have to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this. Going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. North Texas in the hurry up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They're trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Sends it downfield. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, North Texas. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Bradford. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big...
Got him for the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense set on first down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas in the hurry up. On second down, he'll fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. The throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Hardy. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the running.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Pocket starts to collapse. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. From the gun on third down. He's looking on the right side. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. The completion well past the sticks. Tackled, but he has a first down. Rice rushes to the line.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
On second down, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Rice.
How do you not love it when they use the big fullback? Reward the big fella for doing the dirty work and blocking every play, every play. You don't want to account for him, we'll slip him out, throw him the football. He walks into the end zone for 6.
And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to Sam Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
DB's right up on the receivers. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds his man enough for the first. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He fires to the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Rice. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. The snap sets up the throw. They're bringing heat. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around much.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong. What does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? You beat your rivals. Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ear still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A 3rd and long coming up here. They'll give it on the counter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He wants to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after... He sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer,